Okay, I'm making a video. Let me get a little more light in this room here. Is that better? Yeah. I'm making a video for MAI. Okay, SLR. Photoshop. Photoshop is now a verb also. He photoshopped it. Fake teeth are called dentures. If you look good in photographs, we say you are photogenic. You're very photogenic. And MAI, you are very photogenic. Oh, here is a secret to greeting someone. Mirror them. Mirror them means say exactly what they say. If they say, how's it going? You say, how's it going? Say, how you doing? Say, how you doing? Okay? By the way, the expression, how's it hanging, is only men. So only use that if only men use that. Sometimes my female students use that. It sounds a bit gehin, a bit unladylike. Okay. For conversation, you might hear the expression good to meet ya. Good to meet ya. Good to meet you. Good to meet ya. Okay. Pleasure. Pleasure is a very polite way to say nice to meet you. Pleasure. And just shake. Pleasure. Okay. When you're giving advice, there are many ways. And I forgot to send that to you. I have to send you the list of advice expression. But there's a link on it on Action. Actually, the last video on Action Teacher. You can watch it there. Hello. Students are walking in here. Sorry about that. Okay. You could put down this carpet. You could install this carpet on the entire floor. You could install this carpet on the entire floor. You could put down this carpet on the entire floor. And if you want to say something has a good price, you could say, at this price, you could install this carpet on the entire floor. Or, at this price, you could put down this carpet on the entire floor. Why don't you is also a way to give advice. And not very strong. Why don't you? Why don't you check with our competitors? Our quality is higher. Come back tomorrow. Why don't you check with our competitors? So I'm very confident that my product is good. So why don't you check with our competitors? Or why don't you come back tomorrow? Why don't you come back tomorrow at 3 p.m.? Oh, you need to talk to Mr. Lee? Why don't you come back tomorrow at 3 p.m.? Why don't you talk to Mr. Lee? Okay. Remember that some of the notes that we talk about here are also on http://actionteacher.blogspot.com. Remember the January 9th and January 10th show or lesson. How about is also a way to give a suggestion. How about the red one? You should is the most common way to give advice. した方がいいです. You should. You ought to is the same, but less common. You should is most common, so it's most useful. Have you thought about doshi ing? Have you thought about doshi ing? Or have you thought about, for example, have you thought about buying a new car? Or have you thought about WH word? Have you thought about who? Have you thought about what? Have you thought about when? Have you thought about why? Or have you thought about if clause? Have you thought about if? Oh, I'm sorry, that's a mistake. No, that's wrong. Usually WH and if is okay. No. Have you thought about if? No. Actually, you might hear some native speakers say that, but it's wrong. Sorry. Have you thought about if? We do not say. Cross that off. Off. Have you thought about noun? Okay. Have you thought about preventing allergies? Have you thought about the benefits of our carpets? Have you thought about the health benefits of our carpets? Have you considered is the same. Have you considered preventing allergies? Have you considered the benefits of our carpets? Have you considered the health benefits of our carpets? More elegant. Considered is more elegant. I think you should is a bit stronger. I think you should consider. Why don't you think about is much softer. Why don't you consider, and this is called the soft sell technique, not strong. The hard sell technique is number 9 and 10 on the list, which I have to send you. Okay. Number 11, which is very useful for friendly suggestions. Come back and see us. I have to see the list on Action Teacher here. Action Teacher. On the last video here. Let me check here. Oh. youtube.com action teacher. Just a minute here. Yeah, you should look at action teacher. At the end of action teacher, there's a list of expression, right? Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, number 11. So number 9 and 10, hard sell techniques. You have to. You must. You have to and you must are very strong. But friendly, if you're very close with someone, you can just say made AK. Come back and see us. Come back and see us. Made is made AK, but friendly, right? But it's just very simple, right? Get a haircut is a little bit strong. Shut up is strong. Right? Get out of here is strong. But come back and see us. Please give us a call. Okay. Okay. And number 12, remember the word already at the end of a sentence. It gives a punch to the sentence. Shut up already. Come on already. Let's go already. Now there is one expression that's not on this list, and it's the most typical expression taught by teachers in Japan, and that's you had better. You had better. Right? You had better 990. Now the speaker sounds arrogant, right? The speaker sounds arrogant if you say you had better, like this, as a warning. Remember the word hug is daku, and in English it has no bad meaning. It's a very nice word. To haggle is to negotiate over price. Let's haggle. Haggling is fun if you go to a flea market. If you have a Chinese customer or any customer who wants to haggle too much, you can say, I'm sorry, but I'm not authorized to negotiate, or I'm not authorized to haggle. Haggle is a more casual word. I'm not authorized to bargain. The word bargain means good price. You're a bargain, huh? It's a bargain. It's a good price, right? It's a good deal. He folded under pressure. He folded under pressure. Okay. Let's meet halfway. Let's compromise fairly, right? Okay. Let's meet halfway. Let's compromise. So you want this, I want this. Let's meet halfway. That's dakyosuru, compromise. Confer is sodansuru. I have to confer with my colleague. I'll tell you what is an expression we use for hora, koshimashou. I'll tell you what. Let's split the difference. We haven't been able to get in touch with her for over 2 years. We haven't been able to get in touch with her for over 2 years. Her former, oh, I'm sorry, this is your private stuff. I was just fixing your English though. So here in this English, please remember a few mistakes here. Her former job was at JA. They went go bankrupt is an expression. He went bankrupt. They went bankrupt. That store went bankrupt. We are against 990. I was against 990. My grandparents were against my parents' marriage. My wife's parents were against my marriage. Our marriage, right? For example. My wife's parents were against our marriage. She broke her promise. She gave up on me. I'm changing names to protect your secrecy too. Tanki can be hot-headed or short-tempered. Hot-headed sounds a little stronger to me. The relationship went south. The relationship went south. Something went south, it means it became bad. Okay, there's your video. Thank you for studying with me. I hope to see you soon. Call me when you have a chance. All right, or if you have any questions, feel free to email. Thank you very much.